the button.
It's already going. So now, yo, shout out to everybody in YouTube land, TikTok land, and also Instagram land. We gonna just touch on some subjects we was talking about last week, and we also gonna get into some stuff that has recently happened.
Yes, sir.
And also we're gonna also talk about mixed fantasy football picks.
I'm 2-1 so far.
2-1.
Two in both leagues.
In both leagues.
In both leagues.
Yeah, he got a Lions record going, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
I should be 3-0 in my work league.
3-0.
I should be, but sometimes things happen.
Right.
You never really know about fantasy. But if anybody is to know anything about fantasy, it would be me because I am the sports Dr. Spock.
That's right. The sports Dr. Spock.
Mm-hmm.
And I am ML the Great, which I know absolutely nothing about football. I mean, I do. I watch some football, but I don't know nothing about fantasy league. So if you got a question for me to answer, the only answer is I'm going to point you right to the doc.
And the doc could probably be able to help you out.
That's right.
For a small fee.
A small fee.
Because the doc don't do shit for free.
Nope. Gotta pay them bills.
Nothing for free. I do. And I'm on child support.
Not pork, but pork.
Support.
And shout out to all the men that's on child support. Mm-hmm. I don't know your story. You know your story. All I can say is keep fighting. I've been there. And I fought it. I fought my 18 years. And when it was up, the good news was they owed me money. So I was paid money from June all the way to January on back pay because that's the way it is.
Once in a while, I get a check for $20 or $30.
Oh, $120, $30 for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
$20, $30. No, one time, because you remember when I lost my job.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got caught up, but they still kept overcharging me. And I remember for my 40th birthday, I wanted to go to Vegas. They got in contact with me somehow and was like, we got all this money up here for you. And it was enough for me to pay for my room for a few days in Vegas.
That's what I'm talking about. Money on the flow. Mm-hmm. And that's a song, too. Never mind. Go ahead and finish, bro.
What?
I messed up. I ain't reading the script, but I still messed up.
Well, anyway, let's talk a little bit about what happened 2 weeks ago in Miami. Tyreek Hill was on his way to the game against, oh Lord, who did they play 2 weeks ago? Good Lord, see, it's late. And, we haven't done a show in a couple of weeks, and we had to hurry up and finally get together. Well, 1 week?
Yeah, it was a week.
Okay. Well, no, because I was sick that once.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 weeks. You're right, you're right.
So it's been 2 weeks. So we had to hurry up and get it together. And it's late. So you have to excuse the fumbledness right now. But we're going to do the best we can. But who they played that day is not really the point. I want to get into what happened. So Tyreek Hill gets pulled over and eventually basically gets pulled out of his car and slammed on the hot Miami concrete. The officers, I believe, have already been suspended or maybe even fired by now. I know one got suspended that day. Tyreek Hill ended up winning that game. This was the game before Tua even got hurt, I believe. Mm-hmm. They ended up winning this game. Tyreek Hill caught a touchdown pass. It actually played quite well.
And I'd have dedicated to them motherfuckers that did it. Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't encourage kids to watch this program.
You said motherfucker, so I thought you can forget about TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, well, shout out to our TikTok listeners. We're going to do another show this week, and I promise I will not be cussing. It was just very emotional because I've been a victim of police brutality, but not to the extent where I was hospitalized or anything like that. But go ahead.
But yeah, luckily Tyreek wasn't hurt that bad either.
Absolutely.
And I think I've been fucked with a little bit by police too.
Oh, yeah.
But not to the point where I was seriously hurt. But that's not the case for everybody.
Nope.
So, what I want to talk about is Chris Rock on the Chris Rock show years ago.
Oh, okay.
Did a skit on how not to get your ass whooped by the police. Now, as funny as the skit was, it was some pretty good tips on how not to get your ass whooped by the police.
So what did he say?
Well, if they, in a nutshell, basically try to stay calm. Okay. When they come up, have whatever, you know what they're going to ask for. If you have it out.
Okay.
Okay. Try to stay calm. If it's at the point where they ask you to get out the car, do your best to comply, at least until you feel like you're in real danger. Because if you gotta go, just go. Because you can fight in court. You can fight in court and maybe not be physically harmed while you're doing the traffic stop or whatever interaction you may have. I'm just talking about traffic stops. Cause
is this the Chris Rock skit?
Or
is this
some of it, yeah. Because some of it is what to do, and the guy was talking to him calm, and what not to do. And soon as somebody walks into the store, what the fuck you want, officer? Don't do that silly shit.
Yeah, but
don't do that. I'm not saying not defend yourself.
Well, no, I know.
But it's just a way I feel like to do it.
Well,
okay, go to court. Cause jail beats the morgue.
Oh yeah, all day.
I'm just saying.
But you gotta also keep
cuffs front or back.
Well, of this 9 times out of 10 of us, it's definitely going in the back. Pause. But
no Diddy.
No doubt. So but I can't say that's gonna work for everybody because I've seen it where, and we've seen videos.
Well, it's videos
where cats
everywhere. So if they out of line, if the cop is out of line, they out of line, and you about to get paid.
Possibly. You could possibly get paid, or your family might possibly get paid because
they may kill you. But that's what I'm saying. Killed. That's what I'm saying. Do your best to remain calm.
But even if you are calm, I seen a video where a gentleman was completely calm. He was, in fact, for whatever reason, the police don't supposed to be requesting ID from the passenger. Now, whoever you pulled over the driver, They're supposed to ask for their information to the vehicle and their information to their person. They do not supposed to ask for the passenger's information. I seen a video where the young lady got pulled over. Her boyfriend, she was taking her boyfriend to work. He was a security guard. And he asked this gentleman a bunch of questions while he was in the passenger seat. And when he asked the one question that the police often ask these days, do you have a weapon in the car?
You talk about Fernando Castillo?
Is that who it was?
I believe so.
Well,
he ended up getting...
He got shot, yeah. Right. He got shot. He said he did. He didn't have it on him to point or anything like that. As soon as he said he did, the guy yelled out, gun, gun. Shot him a few times and killed him right there. So, I mean, it's all about how that police officer is really feeling. I'm just going to be honest. If he's a good cop, then he's going to be a good cop. If he just somebody just looking for a nigga to shoot, then he's just going to be somebody who's looking for a nigga to shoot. And that's in all states, including the great state of Michigan.
But you gotta recognize what's coming, though. Because you might go off on a cop that ain't really,
You could, yeah, that's
you
true.
know, that ain't really trying to do that, and it ends up being something.
Right,
You got to react more accordingly when you're dealing with the police.
Right, yeah, I don't recommend you going to defensive because you got pulled over, whether it's your fault or not. You know, it might not even be your fault.
If it's not your fault, go to court.
Yeah, just, hey, look, he pulled me over and I was already pulled over. I couldn't pull over no more. I was sitting in the car, I was chilling. I was waiting for my people to come out or whatever the case was. I'm ready to go in the store, or I pulled over for a second because I'm trying to put directions on my phone. They rolled up on me. He was an asshole.
Or I'm just pulled over waiting for the chick to come out the house or whatever.
Right.
I don't know why you pulled me over. I'm already pulled over. She gave me head 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
She already in the house.
Right.
You could have caught me getting slobbed down.
And I'm $20 short now. No. But anyway.
$20, huh?
Hey, it's cheap. But the thing is,
beats the 40, boy. $20.
Man, true story.
Gum you down for that $20.
Hey, she had no teeth. But anyway, it wasn't. Look, we drifted off of this now, but a real talk though. I mean, fighting in court. Actually, fighting in court before you even have to go to court. Just if you need to get advice from an attorney is my strong recommendation. And if you do have to go to court with this situation, whatever the case is, if you can afford an attorney, take an attorney with you. They have more leverage than you have. And unfortunately, you know, I'm not trying to be funny, but everybody do not have their phone sitting up on a shelf in a car like an Uber driver. So when the police pull you over, you can automatically have it on record. You know, you want to have that.
But maybe you should invest in it. That shit don't cost a whole lot of money.
$5. That family dollar.
You know, and then you don't have to have your phone in your hand like that. You should.
I do not touch my phone while I'm driving. That's one thing I do not do. If I'm driving, my phone is sitting up where I can see it, it can see me. And even if I gotta put it on a dashboard with a speedometer at, and I have it facing where I can see my directions where I'm going. You know what I mean? Because all it takes for them to see it one time, they see that light, especially at nighttime, they can see the light shining in your car. Oh, he got a cell phone. Pull them over. Whoop. Mm-hmm. And the next thing you know, they got you dead to rights. Real talk. So if you can get one of those stands or something to sit in your car, simple as $5 or maybe more, depending on the case, just get one. Place it on your car, drive, and have that joker facing you. And should the police show, have it facing where it can face them and you. So that way you both is protected. You know what I'm saying? They wear a camera, and if you don't see that red light on their camera, they do not have it on. So just to let you know, that's one to grow on. They ain't got no other color but red, and you can see it. It is visible. Mm-hmm. If they ain't wearing it, if they ain't got it on, they ain't wearing it, now you might be in trouble. So just if you can have that leverage of video, I recommend have it on Facebook Live or TikTok Live or whatever's going to show up for a long time.
Or whatever you get, you know what platform gets you the most views.
Mm-hmm. Because
we've been live on Instagram for 15 minutes and ain't nobody watching me, so it wouldn't be on Instagram. Well, me, it'll probably be on Facebook. Ain't nobody. It's been 15 minutes. Before we was even doing the YouTube video, we was live on Instagram. Ain't nobody watching.
Oh my God, dog. So much for the anyway, we know y'all gonna watch it. Y'all gonna watch it later, man. But
as many inboxes as I be in on Instagram.
Damn.
And y'all, can't even watch your brother.
Well, not me. I ain't in no inboxes.
I offered her $50. But anyway.
Damn. She got willpower right now.
Yeah, she do.
She
be all right. She'll be broke in a minute. She'll be coming back in a minute. It's almost the end of the month. She
fasting for Lent, though. So look, what was the overall result of everything so far for Mr. Tardy?
Well, of course, he didn't even get a ticket.
They just
no citation. He got off, but I guess the officers are in trouble. I know at least one of them.
Yeah,
got suspended that day.
He should have.
Oh, like right away, he was suspended.
What money?
So there'll be more to come, I'm sure. As more of the story comes out, a little bit more unfolded.
And you almost cost y'all team a game too for doing that, just for the record. I don't even know what the score was. Could have been a blowout, but
it's one person finally watching on Instagram.
What up, though?
What up? To the one person. Showing us love.
No name or nothing. Man.
Yes, it is. It's right there. That's my aunt.
Hey, aunt. How you doing? She my aunt now, too. Mm-hmm. I guess me, you ain't Cook related.
Wow. Oh, my God. Okay. So it's an insider we had on here.
Oh, man. What's next up? Let's get into your fantasy picks right quick since we on football.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course, like I told Mr. Love before, I'm actually 2-1, and I'm doing very well in both of these.
So stop that. 2-1.
Right. In both leagues. Now, my family league, like I said before, I picked 5th. So I should finish pretty decent in that league. I have a decent team. Yeah. Now, I said DeAndre Swift from the Chicago Bears because he's not really doing nothing for me.
Yeah, cut him.
And I'm not going to cut him. I'm going to keep him.
He's on the bench.
He's going to be on my bench. I switched him with Dobbins from the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay, the other Los Angeles team.
Yep. I switched him out because he's been playing well this year.
Okay.
And now he's my flex. And in my other league, who did I switch? Because I had DeAndre Swift as my flex in both leagues. In my other league, I flexed him with another person that's playing better than him. Oh, God, I forgot. Good. See, that's why I only usually play with one team at a time because it's so many names.
Right. You have any Lions on your fantasy teams?
In my work league, I have David Montgomery.
Okay, all right, that's a good one.
And he's been playing well for me so far this year too.
So did they count those yards when the whole offensive lineman picked him up and carried him across the field?
That was some funny. I ain't never really seen it to that point before.
My man said when they was the commentators, he was like, "Hey, they carried him all the way across. I love it." Like, yeah, me too. As long as they don't count it against us, I'm good. I'm all right.
Man, I mean, that's a team for you though. Them is teammates. They gonna make sure you succeed.
Right. He ain't even carried the team. The team carried him. How about that?
Oh man.
I'm glad we got that win. Because we should have had a win last week. Should have been 3-0, but if it was a 5th, we all be drunk.
Yeah.
It
don't take a 5th to get me drunk. I could drink a pint. All I need is a pint. A pint.
I don't drink, so there it is.
You used to drink.
I've
seen you get down before. But
I'm not saying I don't. Never have, but I had to stop.
I don't think I ever really seen you falling out drunk before. I've been to the bar with you a couple times.
No, I never get to. I'm not saying I have never, but I'm saying I've never got to that limit with the cats I work with, just because of where I was placed, in the union and stuff like that, and that's all I needed. You know what I'm saying? For those cats to go back to work the next day. Because I ain't like, outside you and a few others, I could say this now because I don't work at that shit no more. I was like the guy that worked in a snake exhibit, at the zoo. I ain't even gonna lie. And, cats will probably hate me for this, but you shouldn't unless you know who you are. So let's just leave it there. You get bit at least once or twice. And it's just what it is. So no, I couldn't put myself in that position. If we was in a whole different state or something like that, and I ain't by that place, nowhere near it, knowing I ain't got to go to work Monday or something, and it's a Wednesday and I'm on vacation or whatever, I had to keep an image. I had to. But I mean, when I left, I probably did. No, I think the last time I probably got towed up, it was years ago, man, super years ago. And I had to work the next morning. So that was that. But I was working there. But I learned because those guys went back and talked. You know what I mean? And they didn't say what they did. They didn't say that we had to pick you up.
Well, they not going to snitch on themselves.
I know, okay,
They going to tell on you.
Don't Donnie Brasco, me and you was out there burying people. That's all I'm saying. But I ain't knocking nobody that do drink. But if you do drink, just be careful.
We promote drinking responsibly.
Yep.
You going out and have a good time. The weekend is coming up.
Yep. For some,
I may have an adult beverage or two. I don't really drink like that anymore either. Although I was never really a heavy drinker, but I will drink. And I would drink. And did you get it?
You what?
What'd you?
Oh, it was this core. I didn't know what it was. I just had it written down. I'm just like, guy just get electrocuted, touch your stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, do you need medical attention, sir?
Perhaps. Duh, it's me. Yes. Do you need medical attention? You dumb. What was it? Let's get into the main event.
Ding 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 ding. No Diddy.
No doubt. We're gonna talk about you, Sean Puffy Combs, Diddy Pop, Papa Diddy, and whatever name you want to call yourself. You can use any name you want except Love. You don't.
I was getting ready to say.
You don't get that name. You get sued for that name, homie. You don't get that one. You gonna get plenty of love where you at.
Ooh.
So
took that.
No, he gonna give that. No, him.
No, anyway, somebody gonna be like, I took that.
Let's get into it, man. I was looking at an article and it's so hilarious. It's not hilarious. I'll take it back. Eve, from
a pit bull in a skirt.
I was about to say it. Yes, Eve was talking about how she went to the VMAs.
I want to wave at.
And how she went to the VMAs. Hola. She went to the VMAs and somebody slipped a Mickey in her drink. She left her drink unattended. And she found herself in a back room. Missy Elliott was in there with her. And Janet Jackson. I don't know what Janet Jackson don't say. They got people riled up. But Janet Jackson came in a room.
We can talk about that.
Where she was at. Oh, cool. Where Janet Jackson came in a room where she was at and noticed that she was feeling like she was just out of it. And made them go get hot sauce and every remedy she could think of to get her together so she wouldn't be taken advantage of. And, Missy and nobody else tried to help. The way that she said it, don't quote
So she said Janet was the only one?
Janet was the only person that helped her. She was the only person that got people to get the shit she needed. That's Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson's sister. You don't, you might disappear. Who knows? But anyway, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis be waiting down the back in the alley with a bat, waiting to throw you in the trash can with Jerome.
Jerome!
So, That's what Eve's story was. And ironically, the picture they had a picture of Eve posing in a picture right next to guess who? Yeah, Diddy. So I don't know if he slipped it or not. I think he more so would have slipped it in Dragons or whatever. But shout out to Dragon, one of the dopest rappers I ever heard from out of Rough Riders, real talk. So, but on this Diddy Combs thing, man, what's your intake on it, bro?
Is as far as Hollywood goes, there's a lot of that shit that's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Diddy will be the fall guy for right now. And I'm not saying he should. I'm not really sticking up for him, but it's been this type of weird shit going on in the entertainment industry, period, for years. I did a video about this. I said where I had a few things to say. Now, as we all know, Mr. Combs doesn't have a bond. He's going to have to sit there and await trial. And I think I said they think the trial is going to be the beginning of this year. But let's talk about handsome Harvey Weinstein. He was out on bail until it was time for him to go to prison.
He white.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say it like that. It is what it is.
Epstein was messing with kids, and I believe he had a bond before it was time for him. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But I believe he had a bond until it was time for him to go to prison.
He's still alive. I don't care what nobody say.
And he messed with kids. Now, a lot of the people that Diddy messed with, and I'm not really, they were all adults, but I'm not talking about people that he drugged. But some of them people had a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And they chose Dick.
Don't fill out my chair, dog.
Do not fall. A lot of those people had a choice, and I'm still not saying what Diddy did was fucked up. When you have to bribe people to get your rocks off, you wrong. But as an adult,
you could have took the bribery, or you could have denied the bribery.
Right, you could have said no. Some of y'all chose Dick.
How about Drake said that he knew it was gonna happen?
Because he was there.
I mean, Drake, what was you doing, dog?
I mean, he was there. It's a lot of people who it's a lot of people who was at them parties that see this is another reason why they went after him.
Yeah.
I still think you wrong, Diddy. I still believe if you guilty, your ass need to go to jail. You do.
I think.
But I'm interested to see everybody else that was involved in the bullshit.
Well,
some of your favorite people is gonna be called to the stand to talk about the bullshit.
He ain't ever say that.
And if he actually lives long enough to sing, some of y'all favorite artists might be sitting right next to him in a jail cell. Some of your favorite athletes, actors, preachers.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it, and let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong.
Male and female, and
I said
in between.
I said this before it happened. I said the day that Puffy, I seen that video where he was talking about he was gonna buy out the liquor industry and take it over from a certain class of people. I said, they're gonna come for you. I said that. I seen the video. He said it, how he was gonna take over the industry and bring it back to the black people. And I said, when he said that, a certain class of people are going to have to shut you
But
down.
Diddy got a lot of shit on a lot of people. Diddy got a lot of
He do.
shit with the shit. Probably got a lot of it on tape of a lot of the right people doing some of the wrong things. That's another reason why they came after him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's another reason.
Yeah, but
you're still wrong, Diddy.
It wouldn't have. And I'm not condoning what he did, but it would have never happened. Shit, he had not said that. Had he not ever said that, if he'd just said, "Hey, I'm selling whatever he was selling that time, Ciroc and all that," and just left it at that and danced and tiptoed, he could have kept me in the tiptoeing bandit that he was. But he said this. He said he was above the law when he said that. He didn't say that, literally said he was above the law, but that's how he felt.
Great rap group.
When you jump up and you say certain things about a certain class of people, they're going to come for you. They almost destroyed Kanye West. He had to go and apologize and eat crow to his good buddy Trump and everybody else. I'm not.
I know what y'all say about Kanye. Kanye crazy than a motherfucker. But the motherfucker be right sometimes though, don't he?
Yeah, crazy people be right. I'm crazy.
He be right. You see, he predicted some of this shit.
Yeah, I mean, he be knowing. He be at the parties too. You know what I'm saying? He be there. You know, they all there. All of them. I ain't got to name Jay and all them guys. I ain't got to name none of them. But it is what it is. But had he not said what he said, they would not have came for him. I'm telling you. It's facts. Natural fact, bro. They want to shut you down. If they ain't going to kill you, they going to kill your character. In his case, all they did was just say, okay, you got a lot of people, but we got you. Who do you think more powerful? Who he got or who the people is that's saying they got him? That's how that go down. Because the same people that you got at your joint, you got to remember, they got him there. And I mean, like, I looked at the video where...
but he's there because he's got them.
He there.
He's
You
there
hosted
he
it.
got them.
It's your house. You know what I'm saying? If I had a house party right now at this house and something happened to one person, a chick get raped or a person get murdered, God forbid, they come for
I'll
me.
be there in a second, girl. We doing something.
Shut up, dog. I don't look. I look to see who is he talking to.
Listen, no. I'll pour my own drink.
He just said he don't drink, folks. And now he's drinking again.
I'll pour my I said I don't drink that.
He definitely drinking because he talking to some invisible person.
You ain't here?
No, I did not. Damn ghost, man. Like, no, don't throw that here. What in the hell is this? The damn ghost is doing fucking stuffed rabbit. I don't even know nothing about that. But anyway.
You play too much.
Damn. So anyway, as far as it go though,
some of them still chose dick.
Yeah, that too.
Choosy moms choose. No, okay.
Well, that choosy moms got to do with it, ain't it, man?
You don't remember the Jif commercial? Choose Jif. Moms like you choose Jif.
Nope.
You don't remember the Jif, the peanut butter commercial?
I was born in '81. But
what? Y'all, I hope somebody got to get it. I can't believe he didn't get that joke.
Who's throwing this stuff, man? Oh, yeah. Muhammad Ali went for it.
Can y'all see the picture of Muhammad in the background? Of Muhammad Ali?
Greatest boxer of all time.